going to be decorating the other 2 bedrooms in this Victorian home. Hi, my name is Nicole. I'm the Wanderlust Surgeon here on YouTube and also on Instagram. I am all about decor at the moment. I love to travel, and just bits of my life are going to be thrown up here from time to time. Thanks for being here if you're new, and well, thanks for everybody for being here, but if you're new, welcome, and if you are returning, thank you so much. We're going to start in what I've been calling the king room because it has a king size bed in it. I've already decorated the queen room, the one with the queen size bed, and I'll link that video in the upper right hand corner of this video if you missed it. And you know, these are the sheets that we just had on our bedroom in the primary suite, and it's not very obviously Christmassy, but you'll see soon how I kind of add a few elements to make it a little more festive. I also wanted to talk again about pillow options for guests. Everybody has such unique sleeping characteristics and positions and all that, and I want my guests to be so comfortable. So I offer a variety of sizes and also firmnesses based on what kind of sleeper they might be. And I think that's important to have options. So here's the bed with 2 little decorative pillows, a little festive star on this decorative pillow from Anthropologie. Next, I'm going to add this wreath. I don't know if they're persimmons or oranges. On the website, it said oranges. On the tag, it said persimmons. I don't know, some kind of fruit. And it's very cute, and it leads right onto this ensuite bathroom. It has a matching kind of floral arrangement that I'm going to be adding to the dresser. Again, not a lot of decor elements here. I'm still adding to my Christmas decor collection, but I also like guests to have a place to put their things, their jewelry or their wallet or whatever, so I like to keep surfaces kind of minimal. I also, since I am building my Christmas decor collection, you'll find that I'm using things that might not be their original intended purpose. Take this topiary, for example. This is probably what somebody might put on their porch or outside or something, but it looks like a little mini Christmas tree. And since I don't have a full-size Christmas tree, I'm going to be using this one instead. Here I'm going to be putting down a faux fur table runner that can double as a little tree skirt. Next, I'm going to be adding some greenery because I had this one odd piece of garland that I used its mate in the living room, so I thought this would be a great place for it. I think adding greenery is one of the easiest ways to make a space festive. I also wanted to block the cats from climbing up here. We slept in this room while our bed was on order, and I know that the cats jumped up here frequently at night, and I didn't want them to do that if there were guests actually sleeping in this bed. So this is a twofold functional garland. I wanted to make sure that the cats didn't knock it off too, so I'm applying little half-pound 3M hooks to the bed itself and kind of pulling the garland forward so it's not so easily dislodged should any adventurous tree dweller kitty decide to go up onto the top of this headboard. So I'm curious to know how you spread your holiday decorations throughout your house. Do you concentrate all of your decorations in 1 or 2 rooms and leave the rest as, you know, kind of a business as usual, or do you spread them out and put a little bit of Christmas in every corner? I would love to know, and I'm curious, so let's get the conversation started in the comments. And here's the final look. I was using a lot of things that I already had and just accenting it with a few new pieces to give it an updated, soft, festive look. I would appreciate it so much if you could like this video. It actually really does help promote this little channel as it grows, and hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already, and the notification bell so you won't miss any of the action. Okay, let's move into the primary bedroom. We're starting with a base of white sheets, and I'm using this duvet cover, which we've had for a number of years. I like this because it's very traditional, but it also has a ton of colors within the duvet cover itself. So you can freshen it up by changing out the accent pillows or the throw that you're using, because there are so many options. Lots of different green shades, forest green, sage green, browns, yellows. I mean, you can really do so many different things with this and update the look, because let's face it, I mean, this stuff isn't cheap. So, and I have gone way over my decorating budget for this year. So I'm pulling this stuff out that goes with it, that I've used in the past. I kind of package it all up together, so I'm kind of organized and I know where everything is. We'll go through all of that as I take everything down at the end of the season, but this way I already know where everything is. Now we're still unpacking and moving, and for a hot 30 minutes I thought I was losing my mind because I couldn't find my little bag of decor pillows and shams and everything, and I was freaking out because I couldn't find it. And where was it? Did I donate it in a fit of madness in the move? And fortunately I did find it though, and I was able to finish this project for the day. I have 3 Euro shams in the same pattern, and then I have king pillow shams in a deeper kind of brick red. As I talked about in one of my other bedroom videos, decorating with red in the bedroom is kind of hard. I like that these aren't kind of a fire engine red, they're more of a deeper red, but then I'm gonna kind of cover most of them up with these little accent shams that are white. And then these didn't have the best edges, so I'm just kind of folding in the edges of this pillow sham. These two, I don't think they're available anymore, and I love them so much. All is calm, all is bright. And I love collapsing into this bed after my 24-hour shifts, and I just sleep so well. I had these red accent pillows. I ended up taking them off. You'll see I'm kind of trying to figure out if I want to keep them or not. I did end up taking them off in the end. And then I'm going to add on my additional blanket. It does get quite chilly here in Napa Valley, like down to the 30s regularly, and I like to be able to have this option. And you can see this is a sage green color, but you could very easily pair this with a forest green or whatever. Now above the headboard is a very small space. There's a sloped roof, and it's one of the fun parts of decorating an older home. There are a lot of character pieces like this, and so I had a small space to work with. I found these really cool cheap mini wreaths at Michael's, and you can see them on the bed in the foreground there. I'm just trying to space out each wreath to go above each panel in the bed, and making sure that my measurements are spot on there. So once I have my markings laid out, I'm going to attach the command half-pound hooks, and these wreaths weigh next to nothing, so it should work, but I wanted to make sure that they stayed. I had some problems with the garland in the queen room, and so I let them set for an hour like they recommend and came back to hang them, because I really didn't want this falling on our heads in the middle of the night. So, and plus the cats like to jump on the top part of here, and they might knock them around, and I just, that would not be a pleasant way to wake up. So, and they haven't fallen yet, so I think we're good. And the bed is all I'm styling in this room. We have ordered furniture for this room, a dresser, 2 dressers actually, and they haven't arrived, and I just got notified that mine isn't going to be here until late February or early March, which is really a huge bummer, but you know, what you gonna do? So here is the final look of the bed. It's nice and cozy, and like I said, I just love falling into it and passing out after a long day of work. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, and I'll see you real soon. I miss you already.